The Celtics take on the Raptors Game 5, and that's going to be a 6:30 p.m. Eastern tip-off. Series all knotted up at 2 games apiece. The Celtics are the 1.5-point favorite in this matchup here. Totals at 212, juice to the over. The Raptors are catching even money on the money line. I'm 7-0 with a push on my last 8 extra daily picks on patreon.com/BrockPage. Access to that content costs just $2.99. I'm also 5-1 on my last 6 daily best plays on that site as well. Access to that membership is just $1.99. If you want some more information on how you can join in on the action, link for that site is in the description section below. And once again, that's patreon.com/BrockPage. And despite winning games 3 and 4 of this series, there does seem to be some problem areas for this Raptors squad. They're averaging just 99 points per contest in this series, and they haven't scored over 104 points yet in the series as well. They failed to cover the point spread in 3 out of their last 4 as well, and they rank in the bottom half of the league in offensive field goal percentage. Another problem area for Toronto backers is defensive rebounding. The Raptors rank in the bottom 10 in the league in defensive rebounds per game. And when it comes to playing Boston head-to-head, the Raptors have been victorious in just 4 out of their last 10 meetings, and they failed to cover the number in 70% of those matchups. Now, the Celtics on the other side will still have to go to work without Hayward and Green. They're very well coached, and having said all that, Jason Tatum is still scoring 23 a night in the postseason, 9 rebounds, 3 assists for Tatum. Kemba Walker is also averaging 22 playoff points a game, 4 rebounds, 5 assists for him. And Jaylen Brown is averaging 19 a night in the postseason as well, 7 rebounds, 2 assists for Jaylen. Boston's won 10 out of their last 13 contests, and they successfully covered the number in 6 out of their last 8. Now, Boston, once again, has covered the spread in 7 out of their last 10 head-to-head meetings with Toronto. Boston also wins nearly 77% of their ball games when favored. They rank in the top 3 in the league in fewest points allowed per game, top 3 in offensive rebounding. Now, total-wise, when it comes to the number in this one, Boston's last 6 straight games all stayed under the posted total. The Celtics also went 90% to the under in their last 10. Meanwhile, Toronto on the other side saw 7 out of their last 10 against the Celtics stay under the number themselves. 6 out of their last 7 games in the postseason also stayed under the line. So with all that said and done, give me the Boston Celtics minus 1.5 and the under 212 in that contest. And before we go ahead and move on, just want to take another quick timeout and welcome you to the video. Got some lines and personal leans out for Sunday's NBA playoff basketball action. Monday's basketball action. Happy Monday to you. Happy Labor Day to you. Hopefully, if you're watching this, you are not at work right now. That would be fantastic. But anyway, guys, before we move on, just got to quickly remind you once again, we're 7-0 with a push in our last 8 extra daily picks on patreon.com/BrockPage. That membership costs just $2.99. We're also currently 5-1 in our last 6 daily best play tier package picks on that website as well. That membership costs just $1.99. For more information on how you can join in on the action, link for that site is in the description section below. And once again, that's patreon.com/BrockPage. And moving on, we're going to take a look at Clippers Nuggets Game 3, 9 p.m. Eastern start time. Series all knotted up at 1 game apiece. But despite losing Game 2 as the nearly double-digit favorite, LA's opened up the Game 3 here as the 9-point favorite once again. Total's 220. The Nuggets are plus 350 for some money line cash. And if you like Denver to cover the 9, they're minus $1.18 to get the job done against the spread. Now, the Nuggets scored 44 first-quarter points in Game 2 to really set the tone for that contest there. They actually had 72 by halftime against the number 2 seed in the West. Jamal Murray's averaging 29 points a game in the playoffs, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. Nikola Jokic is also scoring 25 postseason points a game, 9 rebounds, 5 assists for the Joker. And Michael Porter Jr. finds himself averaging 11 points a game in the playoffs, 7 rebounds a night as well for MPJ. This Denver offense is in the top 5 in the league in offensive field goal percentage, while defensively they rank in the top 5 in rebounding. Denver's won 6 out of their last 10 head-to-head meetings with the Clippers. They've also successfully covered the point spread in 5 out of their last 6 ball games. The Clippers on the other side, they've covered the number in just 40% of those 10 head-to-head meetings with Denver. They're also in the top half of the league in most first quarter points allowed. Kind of a quirky stat there, but certainly alarming. And last game did follow that trend. Now LA's in the bottom half of the league in fourth quarter scoring away from home. And yes, the bubble is away from their home court. Now total-wise, 4 out of the Clippers' last 7 ball games got over the posted total. Meanwhile, the Nuggets on the other side went 76% to the over in their last 17 contests. Give me the underdog Nuggets +9, keeping this one close, and the over 220 in that contest. All right, let's go ahead and dive into some shout-outs. And from Instagram, shout out to Betting Chicks, Anon86, Franco Jones, Picking Duck Sports, Bubba Jonesy, Taywop Bets, Metro Tan K, Almighty Rios, Brazilio ABD, ZBets _ shout out to Eric Breedlove, K Suavo, Christensen 512, Carano, and here's Johnny G. And then finally from our YouTube platform, shout out to Petty Face, Diego Lopez, Sean Hayes, Sam Gaming 01, Jay Norman, Guardian Angel, G So, Robert German, Michael Burkhart, Michael Gallius, Charlotte P, SOP Striker, Saul Font, Valentin Anakili, and last but certainly not least, gotta give a shout out to my man, Bashawn Harris. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to check me out on Patreon. If you guys decide to get a package here today, or you're wanting to sign up for a membership, one of our many memberships that we offer on that page, just keep in mind that we bill you the day you sign up and then the first of every month following that. So if you sign up today, you're going to get billed today as your initial sign-up fee, and then you're going to get billed again on October 1st, and then it'll just be the first of every month following that. It's an auto bill, and you can cancel at any time. If you have any more questions or if you're concerned about the billing structure, it's right there, right before you purchase the purchase button. So it's right there. It's laid out in the terms and conditions. It's crystal clear to you. We bill you the day you sign up, and then the first of every month following that. But most importantly, guys, gotta thank you for joining me right here on YouTube. Really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. And with that said, happy Monday to you. Best of luck to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage.